Holy Joe rock and roll. What's happening, people? What's happening, everybody? Today I wanted to take you on a little adventure of Polish cinema and discuss with you two movies in a series, and I'm pretty sure there will be a third movie in the series. What do you call that? A trifecta or a trequel? Anyhow, it is Pitbull. The movie is Pitbul Nowe Porzadki, which means new orders. This movie actually came out in 2005. You can find information on the imdb.com website, which is right here. You can also actually find this movie on YouTube. Somebody uploaded the movie, and it's right here. If you put in Pitbul Nowe Porzadki, or maybe put Pitbull New Order whole movie English subtitles, you'll find it, and this has English subtitles. Now, both of these movies kind of start off in a really bad, in a dramatic and you may say negative way, like the whole focus of the movie is because of what happened in the first 5 minutes, right? Like if certain things didn't happen, would the movie have transpired in the same way? I don't know. Maybe it would have, maybe it would not have. But anyhow, in the first movie, the 2005 Pitbull New Orders, basically you have some of the main characters. And listen, in my 6 things I love about Poland, remember I said that Polish women are beautiful, the guys are kind of ugly. One thing I love about this movie is there appears to be no Botox and there appears to be no plastic surgery of these actors. These are real people, real men, real character actors. And as a character actor, you don't have to be good looking, right? You have to have a certain character. You're playing a character, a role, right? And the casting for these people, although somewhat maybe stereotypical, right? I mean, you got this cop here with the mohawk, right? I don't think I've ever seen anybody, a professional in Poland, who had a mohawk. I've seen a couple of like punks or like maybe college kids. I don't even remember seeing that many. But I believe this probably, even though it's filmed in present day, it probably is maybe more referencing of the early 90s when there were more of these mafioso type criminal gangs out in the open, or at least more open than they are now. Probably they're all hidden. I'm sure there's still crime that we don't know about that happens in Poland. But anyhow, this first movie, Nowe Porzadki, or New Orders, you got to see this movie. And it's available, like I said, on YouTube. It's about 2 hours and 6 minutes long. 2 hours and 6 minutes long. I definitely recommend you get it. Now, the new version I bought, and this is Pitbull Niebezpieczne. Hang on, I'll get this right. Niebezpieczne, kobiety. And they translated into tough woman. But Niebezpieczne, I mean, really it means dangerous. So I think really the more accurate translation would be dangerous woman. Kobiety. I believe that's singular, right? Or is it plural? Anyway, I'm not... Kobiety? Kobiety. I don't know if that's plural. Maybe it's dangerous women or dangerous woman. But my understanding is how it was translated into English was Pitbull, dangerous woman. And, okay, this really continues the story in a way, maybe not necessarily chronologically, but in a sense it does. Picks up the characters where they left off, and it introduces a whole host of new characters. And these guys, the bad guys in this case, are basically oil smugglers trying to avoid the VAT tax, and they're profiting from the VAT tax by smuggling basically crude oil in and converting it into diesel fuel, which it's a chemical process, but they're able to do it surreptitiously, illegally, and they're making huge profits. And it just goes. And this movie, both of these movies, have so many twists and turns, and the the dialogue is just really well written. The acting, by the way, it's just phenomenal. And being that this is a Polish production filmed in Poland, I mean, I'm not an expert on Jewish names, but I couldn't find any Jew names. And Hollywood, take note. I mean, we don't need any Jews to make great films. I'm just saying. Maybe we need you for the distribution because you control the distribution, but that's neither here nor there. But this is a movie, both of these movies you got to see. I don't know where you can buy this. This was at MPEG. I think it was 19 zlotys for the DVD, and it came with a nice book set, what have you. It's pretty nice. Anyway. You might have been able to get this from a magazine. Newsweek maybe had it. This is from 2016, so it's probably out there various places. But did buy this, and both of these movies are just incredible. You got to go see them. It's not just your typical cop and robber type movies. A lot of twists, a lot of just funny stuff and dark humor in some cases. Not morbidly dark, not like dark. Like some movies are black humor, and you're just like, it's really depressing. This is like funny ass dark humor in a couple of areas, both of these films. But I watched them, I kind of binged on them this weekend, and with the English subtitles, you should be able to be fine if you don't speak Polish. And what was cool is like listening to it and being able to understand probably about 50-60% of it. Sometimes they do speak very quickly, and it's in Polish, and it's hard to. It's hard. Sometimes they'd say something, and I'd have to pause it, go back, because the subtitles actually were. The dialogue was so quick, I couldn't read it fast enough because I was trying to read and watch and listen at the same time. So, but I got to tell you honestly, these are both 2 thumbs up movies. You got to check them out. I'm Holy Joe Rock and Roll. This has been my movie review of the first 2 Pitbull movies from Poland. One from 2005, one from 2016. And as I'm saying in the beginning, the way this 2016 movie ended, there's going to have to be a sequel or trilogy. There has to be the 3rd episode in the trilogy at least, so that we know exactly how this thing ends out. All right, I'm Holy Joe Rock and Roll. I recommend definitely you watch this movie. And as always, you got to make it happen for the captain, because you're the captain.